Hey guys, welcome to the Win by Concept, VicodinDreams. This episode we'll be going over several concepts, routes that are pretty much intertwined, pretty close, very subtle differences. Again, just based on the Madden logic. Gotta give a shout out to the Powerade Academy, recommending ideas and concepts out of the air raid offense. Now, what I want to start out with, Hal Mummy, Mike Leach. Now, when I reference offenses like the air raid, the modern run and shoot, their roots, I know they do go deeper, but I'm speaking to their calculated, and meticulous methods to release chaos on their opponents. So to this, I also have to credit Gilman and that era of the BYU offense. So now the first concept I want to start out with, let's get out of here, is the mesh concept. The mesh concept is a two-man concept. Basically, opposite directions running drag simultaneously, similar distances from the line of scrimmage. I made it a little more complicated than what it was. I remember running these drills in real life. You basically, there's two shallow crossers in these drills, and as we would cross each other, we would basically, clap hands as we cross, just to, keep an ideal distance from each other. Relative distance, rather. Okay. So, the mesh, again, this is approximate 5 yards when crossing the face of the QB. Cut. I'm gonna run it out of a 2x2 offense, just to keep the ideal, the best simulation for understanding. Random defense. Okay. The mesh concept will show two, usually the inside receivers, and the air raid is constantly identified as the Y and the F. Cut. Okay guys, so this is the mesh concept. How I learned it, you would have shallow horizontal routes run by the F and the Y out of the air raid, usually creating a rub of some sort, a light rub, where if it's against a man, it would be a good man beater. But also with the users in a head-to-head, consistently using the mic, the middle linebacker, it also makes this play a bit more effective, as they are only bound to make the wrong read. So let's run it one time here. See, they bumped each other in this. That's not ideal. This is a two-man horizontal routes. I remember running these in practice. We would ideally slap hands when running by, just to have a relative distance to each other, making it again a great man beater. Run it again. They have a bump route. I bump my receivers. Good luck with that. Okay, let's run it again. Zone drop. See what the defense gives me. That's it. Now again, because this is a two-man route, it allows you to have ideally 2 or 3 other route concepts around it, to beat the defense. This example, because it looks like a man blitz, if the F and Y can't beat or get open fast enough because I have other options, I may just take something simple. One of my outside receivers, so I'm gonna go to the left. Let's put him in the curl. Think simple. Man, curl, beat it, go for it. Okay, guys, as I said before, doing a few interchangeable concepts. In this case, the Y receiver, Y inside receiver, as acknowledged in the air raid, just on the drawn up positioning and labeling of said receiver is how I learned it. So that's what I'm going to refer to. Okay, so in this case, I am going shallow cross. So let's take a quick glimpse of the shallow cross. Okay, I'm telling you, it's a one-man concept here. Basically, you have one man crossing, one man running a crossing route. He's going across the QB's face, less than 5 yards. Now, because there's only one man doing it, this ideally give you the most potential in layering up your receivers around him. Go random. So that could be fun. At the same time, remember you're battling against the time play clock. So you run your concepts, run practice, and build conformity in what you like. So when you go on into a game, it's gonna be like those audibles and hot routes will be like the back of your hand. So again, it's a single route. You ran a man. It's it's just a great quality man beater. That's where we hot route. That's where we audible. In this case, I see the blitz. So I'm gonna put both my running backs, both my tailbacks, on blocking assignments. Leave the same for my three receivers. This is most likely a zone blitz. Definitely a zone blitz. So let's go. What happened here? X is open. I'm running this on a PlayStation 5 console, so the buttons might be different. Again, that would be the wide receiver. Okay. Now let's take it to the slot cross. Slot cross. Okay. See a quick glimpse at it. Tell you right off the back. Ideally, the slot cross has a dig route behind it. As you can see, he's crossing the quarterback's face in this case, approximately 5 yards. Some cases it might be a little more, but if it's a little more than 5 yards, then it's probably going to be called a Y cross. So there's very subtle differences. In this case, corners are playing back. Alright, let's just run one quick play and take what the defense gives us. And there we go. Okay, the other one, we said, I've learned this concept, ideally following the Y crossing concept. So let's go there. This will be in your D pass and Y cross. Okay, I'm running out of the 3x1, random. You see here. So looking at the Y cross plays, very subtle differences than that of the shallow cross or the slot cross. It's just a focal point. These are horizontal routes that I use to find openings against almost any defense. So no matter what the Mike linebacker picks, it ideally is going to be wrong. So go here, I have early R1. Alright guys, I'm sure there's a lot of people who may watch this who have a lot more history on these offenses and the concepts of where they may have came from. Please share your information below. Thank you guys. Again, this is the Win by Concept, VicodinDreams. And shout out to the Powerade offense, Air Raid offense recommendations. Thank you guys. Have a great day.